welcome to Tales of Honor Podcast, a podcast dedicated to telling the true stories of the Congressional Medal of Honor. Hello everyone and welcome to another Tales of Honor Podcast. I'm your host, Christoph Ambrose. This is episode 68, going back to Vietnam again tonight. And it is our last one for the month of January. Going into February, we're going to continue on with the Vietnam recipients. And tonight's episode is being brought to you by Combat Flip-Flops. They are a veteran-owned apparel company with a mission to create peaceful, forward-thinking opportunities for self-determined entrepreneurs affected by conflict. What does this mean? It's simple. It means helping educate Afghan women and girls. It means helping remove unexploded landmines and other ordinances in Laos, and it means supporting the members and families of the Special Operations community. Combat Flip-Flops, flipping the view on how wars are won, business, not bullets. And now, a tale of honor. Larry S. Pierce was born on the 6th of July, 1941, in Wewoka, Oklahoma. His family moved to Taft, California when he was young, and at 20 years old, Larry joined the U.S. Army in Fresno, California. In 5 years, Larry was a sergeant with Headquarters Company, 1st Battalion Airborne, 503rd Infantry Regiment, 173rd Airborne Brigade in South Vietnam. It was on the 20th of September, 1965, that Larry's actions would earn him the Medal of Honor. The citation reads, "For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of life above and beyond the call of duty, Sergeant Pierce was serving as squad leader in a reconnaissance platoon when his patrol was ambushed by hostile forces. Through his inspiring leadership and personal courage, the squad succeeded in eliminating an enemy machine gun and routing the opposing force. While pursuing the fleeing enemy, the squad came upon a dirt road and, as the main body of his men entered the road, Sergeant Pierce discovered an anti-personnel mine and placed in the roadbed. Realizing that the mine could destroy the majority of his squad, Sergeant Pierce saved the lives of his men at the sacrifice of his life by throwing himself directly onto the mine as it exploded. Through his indomitable courage, complete disregard for his safety, and profound concern for his fellow soldiers, he averted loss of life and injury to the members of his squad. Sergeant Pierce's extraordinary heroism at the cost of his life are in the highest traditions of the U.S. Army and reflect great credit upon himself and the armed forces of his country." Following his actions, Larry was posthumously promoted to Staff Sergeant and was also awarded the Medal of Honor. The medal was presented to his family by President Johnson in a ceremony at the White House. Larry S. Pierce is buried in the Wasco Memorial Park in Wasco, California, Lot 63, Grave L. And that was a Tale of Honor. Thank you so much for listening to Tales of Honor Podcast. And if you like this podcast, please leave a nice review. Please leave a good rating. And please tell a friend or all of your friends. If you have the Guinness World Record for the most amount of friends in the world, please be sure to tell every single one of them. I dare you. No, I double dog dare you. You can see more information on Facebook, Instagram, and at talesofhonorpodcast.com. If you have any questions or comments, you can send them to talesofhonorpodcast@gmail.com. And until next time, I'm Christoph Ambrose. Thanks for listening.